Aquila City's the galaxy's best testament to human resilience, if you ask me.
Anytime you're ready. There's something you should know up front. I'm a Co. As in Solomon Co., first man on Aquila. That tale I mentioned before, the one I think is connected to an artifact, it's something of a family legend. After Planetfall, Solomon spent years mapping Aquila, and he found a tiny little patch of nothing on his sensors. The kind of nothing an artifact produces. He called it the Empty Nest. Said it was a place even the wildlife of Aquila wouldn't go. Solomon's maps are locked up tight in the local gal bank. We'll be heading there.
Yes, Captain. Travel safe.
That newcomer that saved Mr. Crowley.
Alright. The family has a few different deposit boxes secured in here, so let's look around. Here's a copy of the key. Okay, now remember, Solomon was from an earlier generation, so it's not going to be on a slate. Big bundles of paper is what we're after. Alright, let's see. Oh, no. Jacob. Of course that old mule saw this coming. You gonna be like this the whole way? Damn it. I was hoping to avoid the estate. Cora's gonna be so mad. We really gotta do this? Yeah, well, I don't gotta say it. I know, it's just... it's personal. Yeah, you're not wrong. All right, fine. He's my dad, okay? We're not exactly on friendly terms. He probably figured I'd come for the maps at some point. Got ahead of me. Family business just wasn't something I wanted to get into, you know? One thing's got nothing to do with the other. I was hoping for a quick in and out, no muss, no fuss. Turns out my luck didn't hold. Listen, there's gonna be a whole lot more of this ahead if I need to talk to my old man, so I'll try, but get ready for it.
By preserving the heritage of Aquila City, We provide. There are heirlooms within our vault that date back centuries to the. Not as much as we used to. Ever since Marshal Blake took charge of the Rangers, well, there was a time those Lock Gang boys would be in here so often, we used to joke they ought to just open it. Gotta hand it to Marshal Blake, though. He's. One thing I can't say is I've never been a hostage before. In a word, heirlooms. Some of the old families, those descended from the city founders, store. Yes, we've got items in our vault that have been passed down from I like to think that the entire heritage of Aquila City is. Me? Thank you for your business.
Cool spacesuit.
Well, well. Sam Coe finally decides to darken our doorstep again.
You know why I'm here.
Oh? And what's that? You come to your senses? Realize where you ought to be for once?
I ain't asking again.
You ain't asked once. Let's hear it. I want you to say the words about what's more important to you than family.
Okay, this was a mistake.
The only mistake I'm seeing here is you. Bringing your Constellation lackey here instead of my granddaughter. Come to help Sam loot his ancestry? You're not getting those maps. Full stop.
I got just as much right to those maps as anyone else in this family.
That's exactly right, Sam. We all share Solomon's legacy. Only some of us are around to live up to it, and some of us aren't.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's you and I talk. In private.
Welcome home, Sam. Make your visit.
The galaxy's too big to be stuck in the same place. Give me a sec. All right, let's talk options. No. I mean, this is no place for her, okay? The less time she spends with Jacob, the better. I'd appreciate that. You're flying in the face of my 30-plus years experience with the man, but all right. I hope you like it.
Sam's Constellation lackey here to bother me again? Well, that's not your decision, is it? It's Cope. You think I'm not trying to help him? Not liking your attitude. They're not yours in the first. I'm not flapping my jaw one more second over this. The answer's no. Sam's Constellation.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not leaving until I get what I came for.
Both of you out of my house.
Happy to.
Hold it right there! You're in all. You're coming with us.
let's see if we can find the... Alright, let me think. The way I heard it, the readings he was getting were normal at first, then they bottomed out. And no creature, alien or otherwise, would dare step inside. There. Found it. Oh boy. That's a problem. First, it's in the middle of the frontier, which we already expected. No problems there, but the usual tussling with alien wildlife. But the empty nest is a cave right in the middle of Shawgang territory. Same outlaws who held up Galbank. Me too. But there's no helping it. We're gonna have to get through them and the local wildlife to get to that cave. Shawgang territory. And they're usually not willing to talk. Looting the dead ain't glamorous, but it sure is profitable. I don't think... caves? I like caves. Honestly, I might love caves. Is that weird?
I think that's far enough. Hate to put a hole in the head of Akila's own prodigal son. At least not before we've had a word.
You must be Shaw.
What I am is disappointed. Samco in the flesh, and he's peddling around the frontier with the has-beens of Constellation. Now you got past my crew, who I pay quite handsomely, I might add. Grabbed something from that weird cave. Probably whatever's been keeping the Ashta away. So, I'm down one hideout. Now, let's talk about what all that's worth to me. Your lives? Oh, really? Let's hear it. Huh. The Shaw Gang's name in print outside a wanted poster does sound nice. Always good to know someone who can keep their mouth shut. Tough talk. But you've backed it up so far, I'll admit. Fine. Get the hell out of here before I change my mind. I see you again. You're dead. I guess I owe you something for dealing with the Ashta. Take it and get lost.
You're lucky the boss is so
Hey, we're back. First member of our little... Just, what are we building here?
I haven't picked up any kind of frequency or signal coming from it.
That doesn't mean much. This thing could be emitting something we can't even detect. As far as we know, we could be building a gigantic bomb that will blow up as soon as we finish it. Or maybe it's some kind of interstellar children's toy.
Why would either of those things give the Discoverer visions and music? It's a message. I'm sure of it.
We just have to hope that finding more of the pieces will give us some clue.
I hear that. Moving forward sometimes means fumbling around in the dark. I think Cora and I can use some downtime, but you let me know if you ever want to team up again. Oh, and since it tends to come up, me and my Rugrat co-pilot work as a team. That's non-negotiable. If I'm coming with, that means Cora's on your ship. Why not? What do you think, Cora?
It's really nice to have more company. New stories, new data.
What? Data? Alright. We're in. Let's see what the galaxy throws at us next.
I know everyone's excited by the artifacts, but we need to be as objective as possible and be aware of possible negative effects.
All right, Sam. Now that we have a moment, it's time to figure out the details of our little bet.